Menteri Rangba ka Jylla u Konrad ki sangma hakalai puai terik risau ulapan bena halur ka jingpen kre ban pelong ya ka tamasa cherry blossom arja arpesan kaban long hamadan polo haka khat sau bat khat san tarik nai wing da ka bapen kesan ru baka jingpen long ya kum kini ki tamasa ka pynioh nong shibun ya ka Jylla haba keren syakilat pathai kubor Menteri Rangba ulaong baka sorkar Jylla kala yo ban lum haduh palat shispa laipo klur tingka nakajingbe tingka kaba arpo klur tingka hakaba pelong ya kita masa baper haus nam baladam kaba pen I halur ka jingmentoy kaba kraw ya ka yok kakat lingba ka jing pelong ya kita masa ula ong ru bamenta usnam ukmi lenti baka jingwan jungi nong shangkai perthei syak ni ka masa kan kot syaka palat sanpo jarngun nga keren tang ya kinongwan shangkai ki bana shabar bat ki ba haban sakmien halor ka jing so kya ka baya day bat kalit kawan ukon rat ula ong baka jing dheng kali kam day tang menta hindringin khang ya kalit kawan jung ki kali shaki katu kan ki jaka nakabenta shipor ula ong ru bana kalyang ka sorkar kala beiting ka shibun ban penroi ki jing tay kenthop ki jaka penyeng kali ban pendunai ka jing khapnya ka sor shlong ula banjur ru baka kam jungok kai perthei ka de ka jingat lenti baka don kam ya ka jingkala ka bayai beteng da ka ba ong ru ngis ngo bangila kham biang shibun na ka e ka bajulong hai ki por ki baladam bat ki la nang kham bha bat ki kam ki jam ki la nang kiu shaprang ngi khmi lenti ba ki nongwan shangkai kin wan bat kin yat keleng kin le cheki kat tu ka ni ki jaka shangkai bat penlut kat tu kat ni ka por bat ki ban ajing mentoy ki nong shong shnong gejela jongi hai ki babun rukom ula benram ula banjur ru bagi tamasa kum ka cherry blossom kila nok sinyang shibun ban pen pau nam ya ka shlong kum ka wei na ki jaka shangkai da ki nongwan jungok kai perthei ha ka ni ka tamasa cherry blossom on sa yo ban saki ki kin hun nong tam nong ruai ba pau nam ka perthei ki ba kan thop ya ka kin hun the script Jason Derulo DJ Diplo ka kin hun ruai pop aqua bat ka actress ba pau khmat ka Bollywood ka Nora Fatehi ka Shillong Cherry Blossom Festival ka Deiru ka balayo ya ka jing ithu hadin ka jing job ya ka khusnam Golden Banyan Award kum ka Best Cultural Music and Dance ha ka jing sam khusnam The Week Heritage Awards 2025 but Artali ki Gold Awards ha ka Wow Awards Asia 2025
This year's festival promises to be a grand celebration of music, art, and culture, showcasing the rich diversity of our state. The lineup features an array of talented artists, including The Script, Jason Derulo, and Nora Fatehi on day one. On day two, we have the iconic band Aqua and the rap pop sensation Tiger. Our festival will be closed by the world-renowned DJ and producer Diplo. I am also proud to announce that we have a special tribute to the legendary artist Zubin Garg, performed by musicians close to him. We also have talented local artists like Meba Ophelia, Dapist, and ADL, as well as national and international performers like Girish, The Chronicles, and Arius. The festival will include a range of activities such as the traditional Mr. and Miss Cherry Blossom competition, cosplay, cherry blossom arm wrestling, and many other activities. We have planned a festival zone across multiple grounds, including the stadium main stage, the second ground polo ground, and the MFA grounds. Tickets are available online and at box offices in Shillong. I take this opportunity to invite all citizens and visitors to join us for this vibrant celebration of art, culture, and music. Let us come together to make the Cherry Blossom Festival 2025 a memorable experience for all. We are hoping that we should be able to cross 50,000 tourist in numbers, because even last year we were around close to that, but we would like to go much more. So I'm talking about outside tourists who stay the night. So there are different categories. Of course, people coming in, traveling, going up and down, we will cross lakhs. So therefore, that's different. But I'm talking about people who come and stay and spend a few days here, book rooms. So that kind of tourists, we expect that we should be able to cross 50,000. No, traffic jam is not just today. It's for the last 50 years we've seen traffic. So it's not that it happens only in Cherry Blossom or happening today only. Traffic is a major issue for us. And if you want me to give a long answer, then we can close the door today, and then I can sit here for 2 hours. But the point is that we just had a meeting, in fact, with the Rambashnongs, and we were sharing with them that how a simple fact like parking was never regularized, or proper policy was never created in the state of Meghalaya, which means you could park anywhere, and you don't pay any fees. For the first time, it was our government that has now converted different zones into parking zones, and fees are being collected. You'll be happy to know that last 2 months, with the help of the local people, and the localities, we have collected 7 lakhs in terms of parking. And out of this, almost close to 70-80% goes back to the locality, and is regulating the parking system in our state, which is helping the overall decongestion of our state. Parking lots are getting ready. The one next to Additional Secretariat is about 20 days, 30 days away from completion. Similarly, in Mokprant and other places also, we expect by March, April, we should be able to complete. So a lot of parking lots are being created. We also have come up with a parking scheme where individuals can give their lands for parking. So on and so forth. We are having multiple programs to look at the larger picture of decongestion in the city. But coming to the Cherry Blossom Festival in itself, you must have noticed that in the last different occasions, when we had Ed Sheeran and Brian Adams and others who would come, we had blocked the vehicle movement zones, and we didn't allow vehicles to be plying beyond a certain point, and closed it for a certain period of time. And most of the people who were there at the stadium were very happy to walk for a kilometer or two, and that helped us to manage the traffic in a much better manner. So we are going to follow the same process. There will be no traffic zones. There will be no car movement zones from certain time period, and that will, I'm sure, enable us to be able to manage the traffic in a much better way. Obviously, we cannot say what the traffic will be, because it's very dynamic in nature. But we hope that our past experiences will help us manage the traffic in a much better manner in the Cherry Blossom Festival.
So it's also being held at a time when school students are having exams. So how is the government ensuring that it doesn't cause much of a headache to school goers?
Yes, absolutely. We are, because Cherry Blossom, again, the issue is that we have to stick to the certain dates of the Cherry Blossom as such. So therefore, we will definitely ensure that wherever such issues are there, we will try to minimize the impact on the students, those who are giving exams. Yeah, absolutely. So that's the whole idea, and that's how the tourism circuit grows. Tourism is it's a process. You need to keep evolving, and therefore as we experienced, if you remember, Cherry Blossom was not such a massive festival in the past. So we decided to make it into a calendar festival, and then we ensured that people started coming. We started to ensure that the infrastructure was available for people to stay in different homestays, which has come up. So therefore, it's the entire ecosystem that needs to be developed. So we feel that we are better than where we were before, and things have improved, and activities have gone up. A lot of places have come up, and more investment is being made so that in the future it will come up. So we do expect that the tourists will come and they will roam around, go to some of the tourist locations, spend more time, and that will obviously directly and indirectly benefit the citizens of our state. Yes, as you correctly said, that when we look at development, then we have to see every aspect of development. And, I've shown it to you in many different occasions that from the government's perspective, uh, we are spending and our spending is increased in almost every sector. And therefore, if you look at education today, we spend 3,500 crores every year on education. If you look at health, we are touching almost 1,500 crores every year on health. If you look at PWD road projects, it crosses 2,000 crores every year. So every sector, we talk of water supply, more than 1,000 crores is spent every year. If you talk of the sectors of sports, where every year additional projects worth about 300-400 crores has been taken up every year, additional projects. So as a government, we budget funds for every different sector and every different activity. Now, obviously, concerns would be there if we neglect certain sectors and we spend too much on different sector, which could be of concern. But as I've just stated in my brief, points that I made, that as a government we plan the whole thing. So the 30,000 crores that we spend as part of the entire budget is given to different departments, and hence tourism has its share, and festivals within the tourism have got its share. So everything is budgeted in a very balanced manner to ensure that all the departments and all the areas get the kind of support and the kind of financial expenditure that they deserve. So that's number one. So it's not that we are cutting the school budget and then giving tourism or having festivals. Schools and education gets 3,500 crores of our budget, and therefore funds are put in every sector because every sector has to grow. Second point is that we have always believed, and its numbers have shown, that even in the last many years, I think last year's number, I don't have exact numbers with me right now, almost 130 plus crores based on the investments that we made. So we got almost 5 times the return on the investment that was made during the cherry blossom time in terms of revenues going directly to the people and people benefiting. So these are clear numbers which show that concerts and economies around festivals are productive, and they prove that they do create jobs, and they prove that it does bring up the brand value of the state. Today, Shillong is one of the most most sought after destinations and most searched destination on the internet because of festivals and programs like these. And when people come for festivals like these have an impact on the overall larger tourism sector, which then leads to, as I said, more tourists coming in the rest of the year, and also leads to, as I said, more job creation as well as higher revenue for the people.